probably recorded me saying record. Anyway. Back one more again.
Hey guys.
It's me, Mo, the birthday boy, or will be by the time you see this.
Yay! Happy birthday, Mo. Because he was really turning it up.
Damn
yesterday.
Sure was.
Couldn't even find his behind.
Shout out to the promoters of Soca Brunch. That was a good party. At least for me it was. I haven't had fun like that in a long time. I almost got into a fight and everything. You know it ain't no fun.
In my opinion?
Well, she's a girl. The place was flooded with females, so. But you know it's a time when you about to get into a fist fight with somebody that you don't even know. So had a good old time. But anyway.
With their 2 Haitian songs.
I know, man. They gotta do better, man. These DJs. And a lot of y'all DJs
they
have
forget.
Haitian friends.
Or they'll say, oh, Haitian people.
Or they might
blah,
even be
blah,
they might even be Haitian too.
And you played no songs.
They might even be Haitian and they just cater to all the other islands and stuff.
Yep.
I don't know. They gotta do better than that, man. Haitians need love. They got a lot of good music that y'all don't be playing. But anyway, I'm Mo. That's Cash. And what's one thing we don't do? We ain't saving no hoes.
No hoes get saved.
We don't save hoes.
Wait, I'm not a.
Nah, it's some class. You down with the team, so. Well, not that team. You're down with the fellas team, not.
I was about to say.
Not the other team.
Listen, I might have blonde hair and be a little aggressive, but I love my penis.
Like EVE.
I love my penises.
Not that she has a penis. She.
I don't have a penis. But I love the penis. I mean, not in that. Men come to me. Like.
Yeah. So. We ain't saving them.
Can you turn a thot or a hoe into a wifey?
What hoe? That hoe over there?
The hoe over there.
Oh, okay. Not that hoe right there. The hoe over there.
The hoe over there.
Okay.
The hoe over here.
Because the hoe right there would be.
Because you know men can be hoes too.
So a hoe right there would be a thot instead of a tot.
Tot?
A third.
A third?
Third.
Tot.
I'm putting that on the shirt. Put third on the shirt. That hoe right there.
Please don't.
Yeah, no. Maybe. You never know. I'm gonna patent the idea. Don't do it. If you do, you got to pay me. But yeah. So, can you turn that hoe over there into a housewife? Streets want to know.
I want to know. Can you? Because listen to this. All these, I'm not mentioning it, but there's a lot of women who, people would view as totish or hoish behavior. Who get wifed up by like dudes quick fast, and then you'll have the real good girls, or not exactly good, but what I'm saying is that I've seen women, and you know what I'm talking about, who want that
sanctified church women.
No, not that one, but
okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
They be home too.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but like this girl we know, she wants to be cool in a relationship. She's cool as fuck, like cool vibe.
Talented as fuck too.
Talent, cool. But
smokes
then,
and everything, she does all the stuff.
Like she's the girl that you be like, yo, that's my chick, and you can hang with her. She can hang with the fellas. She can hang with the chicks. You know what I'm saying? She's really really cool. But then these dudes don't be wifing her up. But then they'll wife up the chick who's booty shaking or who done mess with their friend and them. But they'll wife that one up. So I want to know, why is that? Should I start shaking my? I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't go like that, but
don't. Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm joking.
So, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? My humble opinion is that you can't turn her into a housewife.
You can't?
You can't. She has to be ready to become a housewife. She has to be ready to
not a housewife, a wifey.
Or wifey, whatever. Housewife, wifey. You know what the fuck.
What do you mean
but
she has to be ready?
She has to be ready to give up her hoish ways. And if she ain't ready, then ain't no amount of you.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, I'll explain to you what that means.
Okay, because I feel like every woman, hoish or not, wants to be wifey. That's how I feel.
Ideally.
So I think once you throw one who has or put a good potential one. My thing is that why would you go to that girl as a guy instead of another girl who doesn't have those kind of behaviors and wife that one up?
That's sort of
because I think every woman who likes men would want to be wifed up by somebody they care about.
Ideally, a woman wants to be wants to meet her king. The man's gonna provide, protect, and profess his love, right? Ideally. But like I'm saying, that's something different. Like that's more like, why do guys choose certain chicks as opposed to if you chasing a hoe, can I turn her into a wifey? Mm-hmm. And what I'm saying is, a guy, we can't turn her into a wifey. She has to want to become wifey material. Meaning, I think some chicks might live like, there's no tomorrow. Like there's no consequences to certain actions. So they just out there doing whatever they feel like. Okay. And not realizing maybe what they look like while they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But then when you realize that if what you've been doing all these years hasn't gotten you to a place where you want to be, mm-hmm. meaning you don't have a stable relationship or a situation that you're in where a man, you can call on a guy and be, okay, that's my man right there. That's me and him. If what you're doing hasn't gotten to that point, maybe, age is creeping up on you. You're...
What the hell do you mean by age creeping up on you?
Well, I didn't mean to look at you when I said that. I'm just saying.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm just saying. After
FYI,
a certain amount of time.
I had a ballerina tee this morning.
Oh, that's that flat tummy business?
No, it ain't flat tummy. It's just I needed it. I was eating like crazy.
Oh, okay.
FYI. It cramps you up.
Okay.
So I might be making some facial expressions y'all don't like.
And now you know.
This room gonna start smelling like Thot.
So then my face will be making those same.
I'm joking, y'all.
But yeah.
Women do fart.
But please keep it to yourself. Please just leave the room or something. Or tell me to leave the room. That's one thing I don't need to know that much about you.
I'm joking. I'm not.
No, I'm not like in a relationship. Like, y'all get comfortable. Please warn me if you need to, or go do something else.
But guys don't do that. I mean, that's a whole separate topic, but guys don't do that. Because I've had dudes just like this, and I'm like, and then I go, you farted, and then he'll go like this. Yeah, what's wrong? Like, damn,
you gotta do better than that, man. That's disrespectful.
I'll be like this.
That's disrespectful.
You need an Eminem or something like that? Clean that shit out.
Word. But anyway. But yeah, but like for example, the chick, she starts to, especially when say I hit 30, it's, if you ain't got certain things happening in your life, clock is ticking. Cause when you hit 40, your pool of men, eligible men, is gonna be real narrow.
It is limited.
Because by the time you're 40, a guy that you might want to be interested with is not gonna be in his 20s. You're gonna want a man who's, like at least 35. But how many eligible men that are single who are 35? Not that many. A lot more guys are single in their 20s than in their 30s. So you're narrow. So your options narrow. So if she's out there doing her thing, hoeing, she thinking like she gonna be young forever. But not like professional. Now mind you, just because you see her with a dude, or maybe it's because she's claiming a dude, don't mean that he wifing her like that. She might just be number 3 on his list. Yeah,
but look at media. All these chicks who's been strippers have been wifed up. Wifed up good
Kim
money.
Kardashians and all that type of shit, right?
Right, like the Black Chinas, all of them. And I don't discredit them. If you got a trip, you got a strip. But let's be honest. Those dudes that are with them ain't going out with Susie Q, who's like, on the right path. They going out.
Also, the guys that are with them, though, look at the quality of men that they're with.
What do you mean by that?
Rob Kardashian with Black China. And before him, it was what? Tiger with Black China? These motherfuckers. But
she's not the only one. There's a whole bunch of girls.
No, but I'm just saying. Look at the kind of men that they're with. I mean, even though he got money, he might have a name status. I don't know if you want to be in Rob Kardashian's family.
But what I'm saying is that she's not the only one, and it's starting to become like that's
who?
The thing.
Mind you can't think of Hollywood as real life. Hollywood is Holly. They call it Holly weird for a reason.
There's Amber Rose. There's a whole bunch of people.
Again, this is all Holly weird.
Right, but then
regular guys,
but real life
don't really want to wife up no hoes, no stripper hoes.
There's people like you go to King of Diamonds and them girls are getting wifed up.
No, they getting tricked on. Ain't the same thing as being wifed up.
What do you mean tricked on?
They getting tricked on. They getting money thrown at them and they ass slapped and all that. But they're not
getting
a wife.
But they're getting a dude who got all this money, who's taking care of them. Some of them.
No. Truthfully, most of them chicks is bringing the money back home to their manager.
I don't know what you saying, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of girls.
I'm telling you,
who's getting wifed up.
I'm telling you.
Let me tell you
the
something.
pimp relationship
I'm not
is
even
now called
talking.
a manager.
Here's what I'm saying. When I say hold a housewife, I'm not even talking about people who really strip. You have these Instagram models,
Insta hosts,
whatever, who show their stuff or whatever,
Word.
and they're getting wifed up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's true, because I see a lot of chicks showing ass in their live feed.
I'm not talking about real strippers.
And then they have a picture with
their
their boyfriend booed up talking about date night and da.
So then why do you say about that? But then the girl who's covered up and stuff like that doesn't get wifed up like that.
Okay.
Aha.
Now
so
let me
what
tell
do
you
say
something.
About that?
Let me tell you something. I think what's going on is that guys have been taught to go for the easy pickings. Unfortunately. And a hoe is an easy catch. It ain't hard to get a hoe. They hoe right there. You just throw your net out, you bring them in.
Yeah, but then why would you wife that up? It's not like you bringing it in to do certain things. You end up going, I love that baby. Mm-hmm.
You know what?
I wanna.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? It's a real good question because the social dynamic is different. Because back in the day, a dude would get clowned for wifing up a hoe. Everybody who knew. Now it's like, oh, where you got that? Now it's like it's different now. Mm-hmm. And I don't know when it changed, but you're right. It has changed.
So are you telling me it's because of what society is, and now that because it's okay and it's cool, you're like, yo, she bad and she be on Instagram with her booty and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna wife that up. Bitch. So because everybody wants that girl, so you wife it up because everybody wants that. Is that the mentality that's going on? Because it doesn't make sense. And then
it don't make sense.
It doesn't. And then the girl who's like regular or chilled or cool, nothing.
Yeah. Dudes come and
so that girl needs to start, and that's not her, and that's not her personality, to do that. So then what do you do?
Well, for the ladies, you just keep being yourself. I say that. I just think that here, in America, the bubble that we're in, shit is different over here for some reason. I think like a lot of people are influenced by social media,
right,
and by regular media and stuff like that. So it's like like whatever. Not everything that glitters is gold, right? So people are too busy looking at the surface as opposed to the substance. Just like with the whole Tinder thing, where all you're doing. There's a connection there.
Tinder.
There's a connection. So we're in the age of Tinder now, where you just look at a person's picture and decide whether or not you even want to give that person a chance.
Or that soul swipe.
So you look and you swipe, and you look and you swipe, rather than meeting somebody and say, okay, what is this person about before I decide whether or not I want to, get into anything with them, whether it be something casual or something more serious than that. Where it's part of the microwave age. It's like all these things, all these decisions are made without really getting into the character of a person. So just like I said, these instant chicks to the guys, these girls look fly, they bad, oh, I want that chick. You know what I'm saying? I want her. So instead of catching and releasing, now you catching and keeping. Where before you would catch, release, and then go find yourself a chick that you wanted to be with, who nobody else could point out and say, oh yeah, I fucked her too. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants their friend be like, oh, word? Yeah, I know that bitch. I bone her too. Nobody wants that. At least they didn't. Now it seems like
nowadays it's a whole different situation.
It seems like dudes is cool with sharing the same chick. One after the other like a fucking blunt.
Yeah.
But
which is crazy.
But
then here's the thing. What happens to that girl who's not like that? Where does she seek guys? Like now she has to where do you go? Because there's people who try internet dating, but you're talking about this whole persona. So what? She's supposed to have her booty out, taking pictures for Tinder and stuff like that, or she doesn't want to go that way. Like what does she do?
Well, I would say don't. She shouldn't have to change who she is. She may just have to expand her circle.
I don't think you should. But then, where do you go?
She might just have to expand her circle.
What do you mean by expand her circle?
Okay, so like for instance, this chick that we both know. Mm-hmm. I think what she does is kind of look for the same guy in the same type of places, especially where she lives. Not a lot of variety, unfortunately. You might have to start looking in places like let's say, for example, you meet a lot of guys at parties.
Mm-hmm. You can't.
You need to stop that. Because you're meeting pretty much the same type of guy, and you get the same type of situation.
Ladies,
right?
This ain't nothing to y'all, but never again.
What? About meeting a guy in the party?
Yo, you see me at the party? You buy me a meal. I'm not. Nah, we're not.
Yeah, you're not gonna find relationship material.
I mean, no, people do. People do.
It's
you know what?
really
No, you know why I say that? Because if I'm relationship material and I'm in a party,
I know. For you, gonna speak for yourself. You're not going.
And there might be a guy there the same way, but
the odds of the two of y'all crossing paths, because he might be looking for the hope, and you looking for him, and he not looking for you. So y'all be like this, like two ships going in the wrong direction.
And you thinking you found the one, but he like, nah, I wanted to help.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it ends
you're not a hoe?
like this.
Okay, I'm gonna call you back. You wasn't a hoe. Oh damn, I thought you was a hoe this whole time. Fuck, I'll call you back.
I wish a dude tell me that bullshit.
You never hear from him again.
Oh no, you'll get the hey big head text. I don't want to talk about that right now.
3 months later, right?
3 months later, like he bored.
Smooth move, Ferguson. Smooth move.
He's bored, and girls, you know what I'm talking about.
Nice
He's
try.
bored, and then he go. Then you get the.
Nice try, my brother.
Hey, big head. What's up? Negro quiz.
Yeah. You gotta know your audience, my friend. You gotta know which chicks that works on.
And I think that's what a lot of dudes don't know. And it's also about persona, because some dudes might see me and think I'm that particular. I mean, I don't.
Nah, you don't give off that vibe. I don't know why a dude would think that you is easy pickings.
You'd be surprised.
Well, I guess the dude's gonna shoot their shot. Regardless.
I remember years ago, this dude said to me, he started talking to me. He was like, "Oh, I thought you would be such a."
Oh, I thought you were about to say, I thought you was a hoe.
In so much words, he said that.
Oh, okay.
He basically said, because I go to the parties and I be dancing and the way I dance and stuff like that, he assumed.
Wait, were you dropping it low in the parties?
You know, I always drop it low.
Okay. Carry on.
So he assumed I was that type of girl, and I was down for it. And when I had to be like, whoa, first of all, I don't like you. You're short. You're not my type. I just gave you my number because I thought you was a cool dude, and you knew people that I knew. I had to give him
you had him categorized for the friend zone.
Right, he was cool,
okay.
But get the fuck out of here. But then when he said that, oh, you different than what I thought you were.
Okay.
See my face?
You're different than what I thought. I thought you were.
So I think you're right. A lot of dudes see a certain girl and think.
I'm trying to think.
And they try, and then when they try to come at me, and I go like with the haka block, it's like
hey, Jackie Chan.
They're like, wait, hold up. I thought she was.
Like, oh, you're not a hoe. Okay.
Well, in other words, he said.
As R. Kelly proposes to the
he
back
said
of
it in a
his
way.
ass.
How did he say it? I didn't think you're different than what I thought.
Okay, and then your follow-up question was, he said conservative.
You're more. He said
that's code for you're not a hoe.
When he said to me the way you act in parties, I thought that's how you were. Like you were a fun girl.
Again, code for hoe.
Code for hoe. He thought I was a hoe because I dropped it low.
I mean, I can understand how you make that mistake, but again, you gotta know your audience. I think guys just don't understand how females. It's like it's less understanding nowadays. Like, cause like we really took the time to figure out what kind of chick.
Or maybe the girls who guys think are hoes or whatever. They try to go after them so hard, and then they want to be wifed up, and then that's when the dude's like.
Or maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe they chase hoes so much that they just start to think that every girl is a hoe now. It's possible.
No, I don't think so.
It's possible. If all you buy is chicken, after a while everything starts to taste like chicken.
I'm not trying to hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to hear that.
I don't know. Maybe.
No, you're totally.
But
negative on that one.
Can turn a stripper to a housewife.
Yes, you can. You can't
well,
turn
when she's
about
maybe 40, 45, and she realized that her stripping days are over.
What?
Then she's gonna be a housewife because she can't do nothing else but luck up on a come up. Okay, your
but
dumb
there
ass
will be
decided
a dude to wife her up.
Oh yeah, there's somebody for everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a dude to wife her up. But then that girl who tries hard and wants that relationship and wants that connection doesn't get it. Honestly, or maybe you think they're going in the wrong way.
That's really what I think. Because like I said, there's somebody for everybody. There's people walking down the street right now with one leg.
So there's somebody for me.
Maybe.
This nigga.
Listen, there's a one-legged bitch
I'm
right
not even
now
gonna go there. There's a lot of
in
people,
a committed relationship.
There's actually a lot of people for me.
There's a motherfucker whose face looks like.
You trying to say, Mo?
Looks like the Elephant Man, huh?
What you mean maybe when I say is there somebody for me?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm just fucking with you. You know I gotta fuck with you. There
might be a lot of people for me though, Mo.
It might be. A few of them watching this show right now. Don't be scared to call my brother. Don't be scared to call my brother. She is single and ready to mingle.
No, oh wait, I mean, don't say I'm totally, you know.
Okay. I'll leave that part out. Maybe.
Depends.
Depends on how I feel. But yo, trust me. You know, you ever seen Ripley's Believe It or Not with the wolf boy with his face? He's married, and his wife is fine, and they got kids. There's somebody for everybody.
I get it, but again, what does that girl do?
So how do good girls find good guys?
She might not be looking for a good guy per se, but I'm saying, how does she get wifed?
She's not gonna be a good girl either. She might have some things that are a little questionable.
Right, but how does she get wifed up? Like just like these other chicks who can be like, yeah, I was with Tom, Dick, and Harry. Right. I was. And now look at me.
I'm gonna come up now, and I got somebody taking care of me.
So how does a girl like that? You know what I mean? Like, what does she do? What do you say to her?
The first thing I would say is you gotta start looking in places that you don't usually look. First thing. So if you typically meet guys at like parties or carnival, or at events, if you're like a performer, because
FYI, carnivals is like carnival. Don't please stop. Those dudes, they just you just putting your penis on my butt. You just putting your penis on my butt just like this, and then it gets hard, and then I go, what the fuck is that hitting me?
It's probably not a good way to start a relationship.
And then you want my number after that. Oh Lord.
Because you get the tortilla hard. That's why
I get it. But you know what?
So
after I felt this,
if you had that effect on me with clothes on, imagine what it's gonna be like without the clothes.
If I felt this, I'm doing this. Nah, Negro.
Shit. I need to get your number. We need to continue this later. We need to continue where we left off.
No, but that's when I do this. Once I feel this, I go, stop.
And that's kind of a test for us too, Like,
I stop.
Yeah, that's kind of a test for us.
My booty stops, and then they go, what? I be like this.
So we know if you don't, then we know that you're down for the cause. So we need to put you on the team. That's how we know. That's how we recruit our, that's how we catch them.
Let me tell you something. I don't mind whining on a dude.
Like, she ain't move, and she knows my shit is hard. Because my shit is like,
once I feel hard.
And she ain't going nowhere, I'ma holler at this bitch for sure.
Not me. Once I feel the...
Hey, because you're a respectable woman.
I just do this.
Because you're a respectable woman.
I do this. What is that? Ow!
You're such a conservative girl.
You just poked me.
Prude.
I am not
fun.
I'm not a prude.
You're not fun.
Oh, like he said.
Not fun.
So I was supposed to once I get poked, go, ooh, daddy, keep going.
It does happen.
Keep going. Keep going.
Definitely does happen.
Fuck out of here. Get your nasty penis off me. First of all, you wearing drawers? Because why is that shit hitting me that hard? Because let me tell you, I found that out the hard way. There's some men in these carnivals that ain't wearing drawers.
I don't want to know how you found it out. I'll take your word for it, but I
don't want to know how you found it out. And all of a sudden you like, me ain't wearing no drawers. Then all of a sudden you feel boing, 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 boing. I'm like, get your hard ass off me. Probably gonna come on my damn face.
Barf.
FYI, put some drawers on before you start dancing with me, you nasty fuck.
Some girls must have liked it, so that's why he does it now. So,
but that was the most no drawers. It was just. I think I turned around. I said, "Stop whining on me." Then I said, "This mother is that ass underneath that costume?"
You felt nothing but cheeks. We are way off topic. We are way off topic.
Anyway, sorry, y'all.
Anyway, but the easiest thing for me to say is just change the place that you're meeting people. Because people are creatures of habit. We tend to meet people where we usually meet them. Like, I tend to meet females at certain events that I always go to. But if I keep meeting the same type of female, guess what? I need to do different shit. So if I keep meeting chicks at Carnival, guess what I need to do? Maybe I need to go to a rock concert or something.
I don't think you're gonna meet the girl you want.
I'm just saying.
I have a feeling the girl.
Probably not.
The girl he wants ain't gonna
Probably not. Or meet him. You know what? I've never met a chick in the gym before. I've never met it because I don't want to invade anybody's space. But there have been some times I've been flirted with in the gym.
Gym wouldn't be mine, but I'll be honest with you. Don't talk to me in the gym because I look like shit, and I'm just trying to get in and get out. So, I wouldn't want to be in your face. Yeah, but I have had girls who kind of give me the eye. But that would be.
But I'm like, you know what?
That wouldn't be a bad place, but
right. It's someplace different. Like I said, I've never tried it, so maybe let me try something different. Or what's another place that like nobody does libraries. Nobody goes to a library anymore. So you wouldn't meet a chick at the library.
I go to the library.
Maybe I go to like a museum. Go to a museum. There's definitely bound to be somebody in a museum that you've never met.
But let's
because a lot of people don't go to parties.
But come on, y'all. Let's end this up. Let's be real. Most of these girls who say that want some dude that's like really fly or something like that, and they're gonna go back to the party, and the cycle returns. Exactly. Cycle goes back. So, they just hope that they can wing it out and find one decent one. Let's be for real, because ain't nobody going to a museum. I mean, I go to a museum, and that's the type of guy I wouldn't mind. But but some girls ain't gonna go to the museum and go, they gonna want that guy.
But then see, if you're not willing to change, the way you approach certain things, then don't expect it to change.
But you know what? Another thing I want to say before we end, even though it seems like these hoes or these particular girls are getting wifed up, we don't know what kind of dudes they wifed up by.
Exactly.
Meaning, like, we don't know their personality. Yeah, they might have status, but they might be the biggest assholes in the world, and you never know what they have to do
up behind closed doors.
I mean, you never know what kind of things that they have to deal with that guy, because someone told me sometimes dealing with a dude with money and certain things like that, you have to take out your self-respect, because there's certain things that you wouldn't do before, but they convince you. So you know what? The grass might not be green over there. So what you see on TV, don't let that play real life, because you'll be surprised what the real is.
Exactly. Don't switch it up and go acting different, because what you catch might not be what you want.
Next time a dude says, "I thought you were fun," fuck out of here with that fun.
Well, he tried it. I commend him on that.
Or the one I got recently. Black chicks with blonde hair? Y'all must be Instagram models.
I'm not sure how we take that.
I was like, I'm not an Instagram model.
I'm not sure how we... Is that
he's like, if I bet you...
a compliment?
If I check your Instagram, I bet you... I'm not an Instagram model.
See, dudes get too caught up in this social media shit. Get back to real life.
I guess
life is not social media.
I must look like a whore to some guys, or like the
they
fun
spend too much
girl.
Time.
I look like the fun girl, Mo. I guess the girl with tattoos and blonde hair is the fun girl, right?
I guess to most guys, because most of the chicks on Instagram.
And I am the total.
Yeah. They need to stop judging character by what they see on Instagram, because the two don't line up. Trust me, real life and Instagram ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Me on Instagram.
But for all you chicks, stop. What you see on TV and what you see ain't real.
Word.
Because a lot of stuff you think is happening or getting wifed up or this, that, and the other, it ain't portrayed the way you really think it's portrayed. You be surprised what's been happening closed doors.
Right, it's kept. I heard a lot of some of those relationships are actually just beards. They married just because it helps advance their career, or because one of them ain't living the way that they are. Gotcha. Yeah, some of them aren't what you think they are.
So don't be surprised if you don't see that and go discouraged.
So be happy with your simple life. Trust me, you don't want it complicated with extra shit. But anyway, I think we done beat this horse to death.